there's something you hear or see, get connected. Don't be scared to try. What, where, when, why?
These CD-ROMs are great. You can find out almost anything in your own time.
Well, that's the great thing about the library. You can take as long as you like.
What's that you're looking at, anyway?
It's an Edwardian family from the beginning of the century. Quite posh by the looks of it.
But they can't all be in one family. I mean, who are all these people?
There must be servants who help to clean the house and make all the food.
Wow! Just think. The rich people must have had all these people working for them just to prepare lovely meals. Gets me peckish just thinking about it.
I can just imagine you, Spats, Lord of the Manor, planning your next big meal. Lord of the Manor, planning your next big meal. Lord of the Manor, planning your next big meal.
That'll be the bell from the drawing room. I must be the butler. I'd better go and get my orders.
How are preparations for tonight's meal progressing?
I shall ask the cook to make sure that everything is going according to plan, my lady.
Yes, make sure Cook is fully aware of tonight's requirements.
Yes, and do remember to take fresh tomatoes to Mrs. McIntosh at the cottage.
Very good, Lord.
We do like to remember our retired staff. She was one of the finest cooks, and I remember she made the best scones I've ever tasted.
Mr. P and Beth as Lord and Lady of the house. I'm not so sure I like this dream, having to fetch and carry for those two.
Now, we'll need to put the salt into the pestle and some peppercorns, and then grind it with the mortar into a fine powder. There. It's very important because we'll use this for the broth. We're going to have it for tonight's big meal. Now, should we clean some knives? Have you done this before? No. You put the knife in here, and you turn the handle, and the brushes inside clean the knife. All right, you have a go.
Beth as the cook. As I'm the butler, she'll have to take orders from me. This could turn out to be a better dream than I thought. I trust the arrangements are all in order for this evening's meal.
Yes, Mr. Spats. And here are the glasses ready for cleaning.
Very important job, this. Polishing the glasses. Nobody but the butler is allowed to do this. Mr. P is the gardener. This dream is definitely turning out better than I thought. As I'm the butler, he also has to take orders from me. In fact, everybody does. Well, except for the Lord and Lady, of course. Her ladyship wishes to know if all the fresh vegetables are available for this evening's meal.
Well, I should have everything ready, but some of the gardening staff have been off with colds this week, so I've been very, very busy. But I've got some nice fresh carrots for you. Mind you, the potatoes aren't as good this year.
Well, do you have the leeks?
Aye, lovely fresh leeks.
And turnips?
There's your neeps.
And onions?
Yep.
Oh, and we'll need some cabbage for the soup.
Well, you'll make some lovely soup with that cabbage.
Fine, well, make sure you take it all up to the big house. Oh, I'd like some nice fresh tomatoes as well for Mrs. McIntosh.
Yes, of course. Tell her I was asking for her. I bet she misses working in the big house.
And of course, she does make the best scones in the country.
These pans are copper, so you need to take a lemon, dip it in the sand, and then rub the pan with that. Now you'll need to rinse it afterwards. Ah, fresh vegetables. Could you put them in the vegetable cooler?
Did you remember the tomatoes?
Aye, Mr. Spatster. Fresh from the garden.
Thank you, Mr. Spatz. Just put it over there. I'll get a second pot on the go.
Lovely.
You know, soon I'll not have to bother to go outside to get water.
No.
No, because I am going to get a tap.
That's great.
Just think, running water in the house. Now, come on. You just sit down there and relax. You're not in the big house now. It's funny, but you always arrive when I'm baking my scones.
Oh, I don't do I?
Well, I don't mind. See, I've always enjoyed cooking. Mind you, I do miss cooking at the big house. I started there when I was 12 years of age.
Well, you must have worked very hard to work your way all the way up to being cook.
Well, yes, I did. You see, I started out as a scullery maid, but I worked hard and I learned fast. It's always a pleasure to work for the Lord and the Lady. Do you know, they're so kind to their staff. You know, they're even going to allow me to stay in this house for the rest of my days.
Oh, now, I hope these tomatoes will be some use to you. I picked them myself, you know.
Oh, they're lovely. Oh, they do have exotic foods at the big house, don't they? It's nice to know someone that has his own greenhouse. Do you know, I remember when I worked there. Oh, we used to get them all with peaches and plums and grapes. Food that most folk never saw. I suppose when I think back, work was much harder then. Oh, yes, it was. Every morning at 5:45 to light the fires and get them up and running for the rest of the day. Do you know, there were 10 fires.
Aye. The old lord was stricter than the son, eh?
Oh, he certainly was. You know, I still remember the day when my sister, who worked in the laundry mostly, do you know, she had to go to the old lord to ask his permission to get married.
Never.
But there I go again with my old stories. But you know, it was a lovely place to work. And it's grand to see a fine young man like you getting on so well. Come on. Another scone.
Oh, well, maybe just the one. Have to get back up to the big house in time to serve the afternoon tea.
Oh, yes, you can't keep the Lord and Lady waiting for their afternoon tea.
After you've chopped the onions, could you chop the leeks? And we're going to take the jelly mould, pour in the jelly. And then I'm going to put it into the cold water and leave it there to stand until it's set.
Trust the afternoon tea arrangements are all in order.
Oh, yes, Mr. Spats. Tea and cake ready for serving.
Well, at least I get to push this wee trolley. Mind you, I'll still have to carry this tea set up the stairs.
Ah, the afternoon tea. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, so I said to him, gasoline is for lighting lamps, but it'll never replace the coal-fired range for cooking on.
Well, I don't know. I can possibly foresee cold running water in a lot of houses, but hot and cold in every house. I can't imagine it.
It does seem unlikely. Cook has excelled herself with that cake, hasn't she?
Thank you, Spats.
Very good, my lady.
Make sure you whisk these eggs good and hard because we're going to use them in the cake. And can you cook those a little finer, please?
I've had enough of this. After I've fetched and carried for that lot upstairs, I don't even get at the food. They have to cook a separate meal for everybody in here. And I bet we don't get any jelly. This dream isn't turning out the way I wanted it to. I'm going to wake up now.
Excuse me, sir. I wonder if you could put some tea up.
When do I get my tea? 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 When do I get my tea?
What was that all about? Were you having a bad dream?
A bad dream? It was a nightmare. I dreamt that you and Beth were Lord and Lady something or other in the Edwardian times, and I did all the fetching and carrying for you.
That doesn't sound too bad. An Edwardian lady, eh? Very grand.
Yeah, it was fine if you were a lady, but you're also the cook. Wasn't so much fun then, rushed off your feet you were, Mr. P. Lording it up you were.
Well, come on, let's get back for our tea. And don't worry, you don't have to serve us this time.
Cheerio! So they had to use a mortar and pestle every time they needed to grind salt and pepper. And what about that thing for cleaning knives? There was no dishwasher 100 years ago. There was a lot of hard work in the kitchen with no electric gadgets. No electric kettles either then. You had to boil up the water on the coal fire. Mind you, the scones were just as good then. That vegetable cooler was made of slate, which was the only way of keeping food cool before there were fridges. And imagine going outside to the tap every time you needed water. I'm away home to my modern kitchen.
If your curiosity is affected by something you hear or see, get connected. Don't be scared to try. What, where, when, why?
If you'd like to order the teacher's notes for this series, you can write to BBC School Orders at 5 Queen Street, Edinburgh, EH2 1JF. Or you can telephone them on 0131 469 4261. Next week, the Happy Gang see how people kept themselves and their clothes clean 90 years ago. That's at the same time, Friday, 10:30. And on Monday morning, Zigzag looks at how things changed down on the farm in the last century, from manpower to machinery, at 11:10 here on BBC Two.